I got your bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch. Corner doing dope. 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 Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch.
Live from the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack. Featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Thursday, January 8th, 2025. Look at me moving. And this is episode number 1027. Yeah, of Barry on Deck. Welcome to the show. No, 1028. What the fuck is it? I don't know. Yeah, 1028. Well, anyways, welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Hey, hello, hi. How you doing? Your boy has been crazy busy the last couple days. Hence, no show yesterday. Apologies. I thought I could get all of my stuff done, including meetings and I'm going on the road this weekend. I'll be in Arkansas Friday and Saturday at the Grove Comedy Club in Lowell, Arkansas, Northwest Arkansas. It's by Lowell's not a good. I think it's what is it by Lowell, Arkansas? It is. There's another bigger town that is known. Oh, it's kind of near Fayetteville, Bentonville, Rogers, all that. Fayetteville, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks, if I'm not mistaken. Anywho, your boy is busy as fuck, and I wasn't going to do a show today. I was like, I picked up a gig tonight at the Houston Improv. I'll be featuring... I don't know how you would say it. Houston Improv. Brian Bates, I think is who it is. Yeah, Brian Bates. If you don't know who Brian Bates is, he is the co-host of the Nate Land podcast with Nate Bargatze, Aaron Weber, and Dusty Slay. So, I'll be doing that tonight. And then getting up in the morning and headed to Northwest Arkansas, about an 8-hour drive, do a couple shows there, come back on Sunday. So it's needless to say, shit's been busy. Plus, had a long meeting yesterday with somebody over something that might be, I can't say yet. I don't want to say yet, but it's it could be cool. But you never know. Most of the shit that could be awesome never pans out, so we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I say all that to say, your boy's not done making all of his merch to take on the road, so it is going to be a short show today. Going to try to get out of here about 4:45. I'm going to try to give you an hour, just a banger of an hour. So we'll do that. What? PB Dubs. Ask me anything about anything. You get started on your taxes yet? They're due in 4 months. Kiss my entire ass. Hell no. Is it April 14th? Well, then no. I haven't started. Also, the jet is drunk. So that's always an interesting way to start the show. Shout out to AJB, my boy Chuck Dunaway. What up, Chuck? Shout out to AJB and Chuck joining us on the YouTubes. Let's see what we got in this biatch so far on Twitchers. Let's see. We've got Joe Pro. Joe Pro was the first one on Twitch. Get it, boy. No. I take that back. It was PB Dubs. It was PB Dubs, Uriel, Jared, then Joe Pro. My sweet Donna is here. Who else? The Jet, the Drunk Jet. Mentioned PB Dubs. FJ, holy shit, we have an FJ sighting, bro. That's so creepy. I was just thinking about you yesterday. I got me some lotion and a tissue. What? My elbows were ashy and I had a runny nose. Other than that, I was thinking about you yesterday. FJ, how's the shoulder doing? Every time I do something and my shoulder hurts, I think of FJ. What up, Cisco? Going into a meeting. He said hi from high, going into a meeting, so bye from high. Much love to you, our on-the-spot reporter. Live from the Walmart. Action News 17. I don't know where I came up with all that bullshit. It was just random shit I was yelling. Jet said, should I be quiet? No! Total Dallas said, sweet Total Dallas is here. There's a lot of words I would use to describe you, Total Dallas. Sweet would not be one of them. Handsome, yes. Kind, absolutely. Little weird, that's 2 words, but still. Nah, you know I love you. You're definitely not my sweet. There's only one sweet, and that's Madonna. My Donna, not Madonna. Okay, you know what? Just shut up. Shut up. FJ said it's coming along slowly. Yeah, that sucks, bro. I hope it gets better. I can't imagine, like, I just toss and turn like a crazy person at night. I can't imagine. I sleep on my side. There's no way. Like, yeah, no way. And I told Nora, I was like, man, I think I fucked up my my rotator cuff, and I called it a rotator cup. And she didn't get the joke. She was like, it's not a cup, it's a rotator cuff. I was like, okay. How long have we been together? But she was like, it's probably not that. I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, you just need to stretch. Okay. Which is going to suck if she's right. But she won't be right. I won't let her. All right, we got shit to do. Let's get to a couple headlines, and then we'll jump into some sporty sports. Let's get. All right, here's your sports headlines for the day. Big news out of Miami. And I'm not talking about Miami, Oklahoma. There's a Miami, Oklahoma. They probably call it Miami instead of Miami. Big news out of Dolphins camp. They have fired Mike McDaniel. He's out after a 7-10 season. Really thought they were turning things around, honestly, towards the end of the season. Let's see. Yeah. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. Well, I guess they were. They started the season 0-3. So did the Texans. Except one team made the playoffs with 12 wins, and one team went 7-10. So after going 0-3, they went 7-7.
Heck yeah!
That's, they went 500 after that. But boy, there's some blowout wins and blowout losses in here. They beat some good teams too. They beat Buffalo, and that's it. No, they beat Tampa Bay, and that's it. Honestly, that's all the good teams they beat. All of their wins were pretty much teams they should have beaten. But interestingly, Mike McDaniel out. How long did he spend with them? When did he get the gig? Let's see. Oh, he signed a 3-year extension in 2024. Okay. I want to say he joined in 2021. Let me look on his Wikipedia. It'll say, I didn't know he was with the Texans. The Broncos for 2005, coaching intern. Texans 2006 through 2008 as an offensive assistant. He was with the California Redwoods and the Sacramento Mountain Lions as the running backs coach. Yikes. Washington Commanders, almost said the R word. Offensive assistant, promoted to wide receivers coach. Same thing with the Browns. Offensive assistant with Atlanta. Went to San Francisco, became the run game coordinator for 3 years. Then the offensive coordinator in 21. Got the head coaching gig in 2022. I mean, up until the 1 year that he was an offensive coordinator, he really hadn't done anything. Started his career in 2005, though. His regular season record with Miami, he started there in 2022. He was 35-33, 0-2 in the postseason. His career head coaching record, 35-35. Football giveth, football taketh away. So once considered a genius on offense, well, I mean, it looked like he was turning Tua around, but alas, he did not. Also, let's see. Where was my other? Let's see. Oh, there we go. The Falcons are interviewing Matt Ryan for the role of president of football. That's what Arthur Blank said on Thursday. That's interesting. I don't know if I would be looking to Matty Ice, but so be it. Let's see. Sources are saying that Oklahoma is near a deal that would sign Jason Witten to be their tight ends coach. Not too shabby. Who's this? Oh, whatever. And that's it. That's all the headlines I have for you. All right. That's good enough. What up, Chewy? What up, Amos? What up, Jen? Let's see what some people are saying to bring him in as Texans OC. I don't know how I feel about that. What? Look who's here. We have an Ivan sighting. Well, I'll be damned. I get Ivan and FJ and Chewy in the same day. What? All my favorite Latinos all rolled up in one. Yeah, Ivan said I don't get the Ravens firing crazy to me. Yeah, it was a bit weird when you consider the injuries and everything else. I think they just felt like they needed a new voice, maybe go a new direction. I always say, careful what you wish for. Be real careful what you wish for. There's a lot worse coaches out there than John Harbaugh. And fact is, you're likely to sign one. So, yeah, just be careful what you wish for. Because sometimes the devil you know is better than the devil you don't. Let's see. And they about to find out. Yeah, they are. They're definitely about to find out. Let's see. Oh, Amos said he's part of the group of coaches that everyone wanted from the 49ers. Yeah, I know. The 49ers were looking great. And, you know, they've lost a lot of their coaches, and some of them have gone on to do really well, and some of them have not. And some of that has to do with ability, and a lot of it, most of it is personnel. Let's just take for a second. DeMeco Ryans. When did he join the Texans? It's 2 years ago, right? Ryans. Yeah, I don't know, like those. Here's an article. DeMeco Ryans admires Mike Tomlin ahead of playoff matchup. Yeah. Probably should. He's probably the best coach in football. Yeah, suck it, Nate, and everybody else that's a hater. D'Amico Ryans took over with the Houston Texans in 2023. So a year after Mike McDaniel left San Fran. Okay. Well, we'll see. I don't know how I feel about bringing him in as an OC for the Texans. Will he be or would he be better than what they have? I don't know. Here's why. I think he's a good offensive mind, that's for sure. A lot of people say brilliant, super smart, nerdy but funny, likable guy, very pragmatic and honest when he talks. But I just tend to think that when it comes to offense and coaching, Kyle Shanahan is the straw that stirs the drink in San Fran. You can throw all the coordinators you want at him, but he's got a way that he does it, and that's, it pays dividends. Speaking of Latinos, why in the fuck is there 6 full standalone Mexican restaurants side by side on 45, Richie and Airtex? Because we love Mexican food. This is the best. Joe Bro from way downtown. Joe Bro said, because there wasn't room for 7. Jackass, that's hilarious. Hilarious. By the way, Jen, thank you for resubscribing from 46 months for 47 months. Ma'am, I love you, sis. Speaking of Jen, everybody should be paid that joined the Barry on Deck Pick'em Challenge. These were your final results. Titan Hugo won first place, got $161.70 plus his $12 back. So that ended up being $173.70. Donna and I tied for second, but Donna wins the tiebreak, so she got $80.30 back. $69.30 plus her 11. Your boy got 11 back. And by the way, there was one person on this list that didn't pay. So Titan Hugo first, myself and Donna second. Alex Villanueva ended up third. Cece was fourth. Total Dallas fifth. Jeff, Mark G, Terrence, PB Dubs, Jen, Sylvia, Spoon, Christopher Mina, Chris from Sam Houston, Keith Sager, and the Real in that order. But one of the names on this list, one of the people on this list didn't pay. I haven't said put them on blast. Oh, I plan to. Oh, I fucking plan to. How dare you join the Pick'em contest knowing your money's due? And you don't even have the common courtesy or decency to pay? That's what do you hate this community? Do you hate these people? Do you hate Jen? Look, I just want to say I'm sorry I didn't pay. I forgot. It was on my list of stuff to do. And it just... I'm sorry. Fuck. Okay? My bad. Not my proudest moment. All right? I get a text from Jen. She's like, hey, I got everybody paid for the Pick'em contest. I was like, oh, you're the best. She was like, and when I was doing it, I realized one person didn't pay. I was like, well, who the fuck? I was like, fuck my life. Who didn't pay? She was like, go look in the mirror. I was like, God damn, what? Shit. I swear to God. I thought I paid. I guess not. All right. So, yeah, not good. Joe said, goddamn, Laminx to-do list got to be longer than a CVS receipt. Oh, brother. You have no idea. No idea. Donna said banned from Pick'em for life. Oh, that's how you gonna do me, Donna? That's how you gonna do me? I see how it is. Okay. All right, let's get into some college foosball. Where is it? There we go. Let's see. Jet is drunk. I love everybody. Jet, is your man watching? What was his name? Gargantuan? Old three-legged, whatever. Donna said, now that I found this out, I technically won second place. Well, I mean, technically, she could have just subtracted the $9 that I owed her and still given me my... Joe Bro said, I love you drinker. This is going to get good. Yeah, usually when they drink and you stay out of it, Jen. I don't need you and Donna ganging up on me. Ugh. Usually a good I love you drinker eventually starts telling you shit they're not supposed to. Yeah, like, you know what? I love you. I do. I'm not drunk. I'm fine. Look. I'm good. But I'm just saying I love you. And, you know, sometimes I stare at your butt. You're like, what? I don't know. It's just a thing. You're like, okay, calm down, Uncle Ralph. What are we doing? Love a good I love you drunk. You don't want to see belligerent Jet? No, definitely not. Hey, what up, Flip? Never late when you're here. All right, let's talk about this Miami versus Ole Miss. This gonna be a good game. It's gonna be fun. Who thinks it's a blowout? One in the chat if you think it's gonna be a blowout by either squad. Excuse me. I said I got Miami. Who wants the smoke? I'll tell you, if it's going to be a blowout, I honestly think it'll be Miami doing the blowing. Okay. That didn't sound right. All right. PB Dubs thinks it's going to be a blowout. Jen, have a more for me, Jet. Dry January over here. Oh, no. I was at pause. Yeah, no shit. If Ivan has them in a parlay, then just fuck. That's the kiss of death. That is the kiss of death. Who's banging it out? Who's ringing me up? Oh. That's too funny. Total Dallas. Too funny. Yep, I got it. I gotta go adjust my slide now. But I love you. Miami over first half, Ole Miss over second half. Interesting. We're gonna look that up on Bovada and see what that translates to. Oy vey. All right, sorry. I had to update my slide. There we go. Updated. All right, I'm going to pull up the Bovada line, and we'll see what that says. Let me see. Bovada. Y'all are crazy taking the over. Crazy. I say. For real. Like, have you not watched that Miami defense play? Huh? Have you been living under a rock? That Miami defense is nasty. All right, let's see. Logged in sports. College football. Okay, let me put this over here. Done. What the fuck? That's crazy. I say crazy. This doesn't make any sense. What's happening right now? Nope. Not a lick. All right. Why is this being like this? I don't really know. All right, give me 1 second, chat. 1 second. The fuck? Bro, what is happening? Sorry, y'all. My whole computer is just freaking the fuck out. Okay, I think it's fixed. Am I even on right now? The fuck is happening? Okay, I think it's good. All right. Yeah. Should be working. Okay, let's share the screen here. Son of a bitch. Jet. Oh, Nightbot, are you flirting with me? I don't think so. That's not his MO. It's not what he does. All right. Here is the lines according to Bovada. So, Miami's favored by 3. Over under just moved. It is 53.5. Bro, you crazy. If we go back and look, Miami held A&M to 3 points and Ohio State to 14. Ole Miss held Tulane to 10. Georgia got 34 on them. All right. Let's just assume that they give up 34 to Miami. That would mean Miami would have to give up what? 13? No. What the shit? Okay, I'm going to have to get the calculator out for this one. Is it 9? Yeah, 19. I was like 9 or 19? So Miami would have to give up 19 to Ole Miss. And, man, that just 53.5. I think I'm taking the under on that. Over is even money. Under's minus 120. That's interesting. And I think Flip said Miami over first half. That's 24.5. They got Mississippi. Oh no, that's for the whole. That's for the whole half. See, even if you okay, wait a minute. First half and first quarter. Well, where's the rest of this shit? That makes no sense. None. You hear me? None. Yeah, I don't see now. I was looking for first half, second half. Huh. Well, I don't like the way they do. They always fuck this up. I swear to God. Nonetheless, I don't think I'm taking the over in that. Not for sure. And I do think Miami wins. I think Miami, they're strong. They've looked good this postseason. They've looked real good. And the one difference to me is that Carson Beck, been there, done that, coming from Georgia. The moment's not too big. And I'm not saying it is for Chambliss or anybody else on Ole Miss. But I think, too, you've had two different games for Ole Miss without Lane Kiffin, and they've looked really good. But as you start to get to the, these last four and then the last two and so on and so forth, I think it starts to the gap between the teams start to narrow. And that's where also you see coaching come into play more. And it could be that now is when we see that they're really missing Lane Kiffin. Hey, what up, Heartthrob? All right, let me get rid of this one dumb fuck on YouTube. Let's see. Oh, you already did. Okay. Yeah, it was on YouTube. Good. Good. Oh, no, they didn't get rid of him. Let's see. Here we go. Total Dallas said the assistant coaches thing divided time with Ole Miss is concerning. He also said, I don't trust Miami's offense. Yeah, I mean, look, Miami's offense hasn't looked great, but they've also played some really good teams. I mean, A&M's defense was one of the best in the country. Ohio State, they put up 24 against them, and that's a good defense too. So, you might not trust them, but Miami seems to be, of the four teams left outside, I mean, I would have Miami ranked second on that list. They're just that good. Let's see, you got Indiana, Oregon. Yeah, I'd go Indiana, I think Miami second, Oregon third, and Ole Miss fourth. And Oregon's good, don't get me wrong. But Miami just, for some reason, man, watching them play, because I watched them play that whole A&M game and then watched them play Ohio State. That's tough. That's a tough 1-2. So they've definitely proven themselves. This weekend you have in the NFL, we're going to be out of here about 4:45, by the way. Remember, I said short show today. I got a bunch of shit I got to get taken care of before I go on the road. But your playoff matchups and schedule for the weekend, if you didn't know, you got the Rams at Carolina at 3:30 on Saturday. I for sure thought that was going to be Texans, by the way. Texans never get a good time slot. So I was like, oh, yeah, they'll definitely have them as the shit game on Saturday. Nope. It's the Rams at Carolina, 3:30 on Saturday, and then Green Bay at Chicago, 7 o'clock Saturday. Then your Sunday matchups, you get three games, 12, 3:30, and 7. The early game is Buffalo at Jacksonville. Probably the best game of all of these. Buffalo at Jacksonville, going to be really good. San Francisco at Philly should be good. But those are two teams that I think people look at with a heavy dose of skepticism for various reasons, whether it's injuries with San Francisco, underperforming with Philly. So that could be, I mean, honestly, that game could go either way. The Chargers on the road at New England. I think New England's going to win that game. And then Houston on Monday night will play at Pittsburgh. Can't believe they got the Monday night game. That's pretty wild. But I like Houston's chances in that one. So I think if I had to pick, I'd go The Rams. I'll take Chicago. Buffalo at Jacksonville. Man. That's so tough to pick. My instinct, my first inclination was Buffalo. Just because, man, they've got all of the experience in these playoffs and no Mahomes now. Yeah, I'm with you, Total Dallas. That was my first inclination. But it won't surprise me if Jacksonville wins that. They're scary. I'll take San Francisco over Philly, though. I'll definitely take San Francisco over Philly, and I'll take New England over the Chargers, and give me Houston over Pittsburgh. So let me write all that down. I should do some sort of parlay, huh? All right, give me what I say. Give me the Rams, the Bears, the Bills, 49ers, the Patriots, and the Texans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 16 parlay. Let's do it. Fuck it. You only live twice if you're believing reincarnation. So we might as well. Let me get over here. Go to football. And what the shit? Sports. There we go. Wild card. No, I don't want no specials. I just want. Oh, but I got to pick against the spread too. Fuck. What is the spread on this? Rams by 10.5. I guess I could just take the money line. Minus 600. I ain't gonna win shit. Let's see if I parlay this. Minus 600. Give me the Burrs. Plus 105. I'll take the Bills at minus 115, who are favored by a point. So spreads. Rams are favored by 10.5. Packers are favored by a point. Buffalo is favored by a point. Philly is favored by 5.5. Give me the Niners. Patriots favored by 3.5. I like that. And Texans favored by 3 on the road. All right, so there we go. We got Rams, Bills, Patriots, Bears, Niners, Texans. Parlay picks plus 33.14. So if I bet $5, I win 165. If I bet $10, I win $331. Let's just go with 5. We don't want to be greedy. I like it. We good, chat? We good with this? Do it! Ivan, of course, the degenerate gambler that he is. Defense is dicey, but still got Allen back there. Or your James Bond. What? Let's be real, Barry. Houston didn't get the good time slot Pittsburgh did. Okay. You're right. You are right. That's a fact. Hardtop said, as a Miami fan, I'm always here for Buffalo winning their playoff bid. It may not. It might still happen, but it probably won't happen this round. Well, may not. It could though, but I don't know. Cowboys favored by 2 bags of Doritos. All right, Ivan, you got upset because I didn't do the $10. All right, I'll do the $10. Fine. $10 to win $331. This seems silly. Here we go. Bet has been placed. Got a good mix of dogs and faves. I really don't like that. But I mean, doing the money line was probably the smart play here. So yeah. All right. It's a done deal. It is done. Titan Hugo said Aaron Rodgers got that time slot. Well, that's probably even more accurate. Probably way more accurate. I even said, yes, no nuts, no glory. If you're scared by a dog, right? I get it. I should have done my Laminator 5000. What? Fuck you and your car shield. I'm so sick of getting your stupid ass spam emails. All right. So there's a look at upcoming NFL schedule, college foosball. We looked at the matchups. I like Oregon, but they ain't beating Indiana. I'd be shocked if they beat Indiana. Is anybody beating Indiana? They just feel so much better than everybody else in college football right now. Some of these teams that were, ranked highly were good, but, they all had their warts, right? They all had their ugly losses and whatnot. Donna, Hoosiers. But I wasn't a believer in Indiana, but damn, them boys is balling. And not only they're ball, but they haven't lost yet. They faced every challenge. Let's see who has had the most difficult schedule of the 4 teams that are left. Who's the most battle tested, we'll say. In this first matchup, we'll look at Oregon, Indiana. And Indiana has a 70% chance of winning according to the matchup predictor. Resume wise, Hoosiers schedule versus Oregon's schedule. Obviously Indiana undefeated, and you can say, well, have they beaten anybody? Well, they put Illinois out of their misery, but they were a fraud. They beat Oregon earlier in the year, 30-20. Oregon was ranked 3rd at the time. On the road. They went on the road and beat Oregon. And then none of these other Big Ten teams were ranked when they beat them until they got to Ohio State and beat them in the Big 12 title game, giving them their only loss. Ohio State was number 1 at the time. Then they just put an ass whooping on Alabama. So, and those 2 games were played at neutral sites, according to this, but as will the Oregon game. So this is really, it's rare that you get 2 teams in the college football playoffs that have played already once. Every once in a while you'll get like, oh, the SEC title game or Big Ten title game has the two teams, but nah, this is they played in October. So that's a good resume. Not killer. They've definitely had some tough opponents, but 1, 2, 3 of their 14. Oregon, on the other hand, they beat Penn State, but I'm not counting Penn State because Indiana beat them and Penn State was trash. They lost to number 7 Indiana at the time. They've beaten Iowa and USC. And then they beat James Madison. And then everybody was like, whoa, yeah, did you see what they did to Tech? I'm sorry, but I never believed in Tech. And that was the thing. I remember a couple weeks ago, hey, how come you're so down on Tech? Because they didn't play anybody. They were so unproven. And look what happens when they faced a good football team in Oregon. So Oregon hasn't really faced a really tough schedule other than playing Indiana. That was their one big tough game. They barely beat Iowa, but they lost that. And I'm not counting this as tough. I'm just not. I never believed in Tech, and they showed me why by not even scoring. So, this will be another good test for Oregon, but I definitely give the advantage to Indiana. Miami and Ole Miss. Let's see. Ole Miss's schedule. Well, Miami's schedule looks like this. They beat number 6 at the time, Notre Dame. That's a good win. UCF, FSU, Pitt. So they had one good win going into the playoffs. Notre Dame, first game of the year, close game, 27-24. But then they beat A&M, and then they beat Ohio State. So that's 3 really good wins, 2 of them here in the playoffs. I would say that's probably the best resume. No, I'll give it to Indiana because they've got Ohio State, Oregon, and Alabama, all top 10 teams. So we'll put Miami with the second best resume. And then Ole Miss, they beat LSU, who was 4 at the time, but now we know what LSU really is, and they aren't the number 4 team in the country. They lost to Georgia, beat OU. That's a good win. Beat Tulane. That's not. No one gives a shit. But then bounced back and beat Georgia 39-34 after losing 43-35. Hanging tough on the road, but neutral site. They come out with the win. Almost flipped the score. Instead of losing 43-35, they win 39-34. So almost flipped the score neutral site. So they've got one good win, and it's 2, Georgia and Oklahoma. And is that better than the Ducks? No. It's not. So there you go. I think best resume, Indiana, Miami, Ole Miss, and then Oregon. And that's why I think Indiana handles Oregon. And I think Miami will beat Ole Miss. But that's going to be a good game tonight. It's going to be a real good game tonight. Sucks I got to work. I'll have to come home and watch it or watch it on my drive. Good luck, Barry, and good tuning in. See y'all next time. Hey, Ivan, always a pleasure to have you, brother. Don't be a stranger. Don't count JMU. Yeah, nobody does. Nobody counts JMU. Nobody. But, hey, what up, B. Shuett? Awake Reaper. Miami on paper had a tough road in, I would think. Well, you just saw. I just showed you all the schedules. Indiana coach made some kind of deal with the devil. This is improbable. I know. It's not improbable, as a matter of fact. It's not. It is not improbable. It's NIL. It's been the great equalizer. NIL has leveled the playing field. All of these schools had money. They just, weren't paying players like some other schools were. But man, Cece said, are we in a fight? No. Hi, Cece. How are you? She said, honeys, I'm home. Any win over OU is a good win, and them getting Jason Witten as their tight end coach makes me laugh at them even more, mostly because fuck OU and fuck that smug sideline clapping jackass Witten. Okay. Cece, did you think we were in a fight, you and me? Absolutely not. You think I would have sent you $9? No way. I'm sending money to people I'm fighting with. Joe Bro said, you tell me. You point, I'll swing. There you go. Man, that's a good question, Titan Hugo. Titan Hugo wants to know. He said, oh, yeah, let me go grab that. Go get your $9 out, girl. Go get it. Sorry, the wife. Stay out of it, Jet. Oh yeah. So Titan Hugo said, is Mendoza, is he going to be a good NFL QB? Man, that's a good question. And one I was thinking about the other day after that last game. I don't know. I mean, you have to take him, right? Like, that's got to be the number one pick. But that's tough, man. I really don't know. Is he the best quarterback in college football right now? Probably, yeah. But he's got some good competition from several guys. And why is my nose itching so bad? Who's talking shit about me? Killing me. If you gunned ahead, is he an NFL caliber quarterback? Yes. Is he going to be great? Man. Gunned ahead, I'd say really good. Maybe not great. Because great is Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. Those are greats. Am I putting Mendoza on that list? No. I'll put him, I'll guess really good is his ceiling. That could be wrong. But I would just say, just watching what I've watched, you got to remember too, like, some of these cats, you're playing a lot of guys that are never going to step field on the NFL. And so, yeah, it's so tough. So tough. Man, it feels like there hasn't been a surefire can't miss. There's been some guys where you're like, oh, shit, this guy can play. But even other players, I mean, receivers, right? What was his name? Kid from Ohio State that went to Arizona. He's a junior. Oh, what was his name? His dad played for the Colts. Oh my God. I hate my memory. I hate it. But Joe Bro said, it's me, Laminack. I'm the reason your nose is itching, ears are burning, and possibly the cause of your low T. Well, I knew it. And the reason I'm overweight. Yeah. That's Harrison Jr. Thank you, Jen. I knew you'd know. Marvin Harrison Jr. Yes. He was supposed to be, can't miss. He's looked okay. Obviously, he hasn't had great quarterback play, but yeah, I don't know that there's been in the last couple years an absolute can't miss, no doubter. Hey, what up, Jamal? Look at Justin checking in from oh no, you're not in Colorado no more. You're down here, right? I don't think Mendoza can get the respect, trust of an NFL roster. He just doesn't strike me as a leader. That's a good take. But at the same time, some guys, they have that, they're outspoken and they take charge and this, that. And some guys lead by example. I mean, you probably could have said the same thing about a guy like Andrew Luck. Just real humble and, oh man, that's a great hit, big boy. Patting the defense on the butt when they sack him. Well, you did really great, big boy. But he was fantastic. So demeanor matters, but you just don't know what they're like in the huddle or the film study or whatever else. Find the QBs doing it with lesser talent around them. The surefire can't miss number one has probably been a non-QB, Myles Garrett. God, yeah. How long ago was that, though? I'm talking recent. I mean, when I say recent, I just mean the last 2 or 3 years. Let's see. NFL Draft 2025. Cam Ward, wasn't it? I mean, he was the number one pick. Travis Hunter, Abdul Carter, Will Campbell, Mason Graham, Ashton Genty, Armand Mimbo, Tatari McMillan, Kevin Banks. Yeah, I mean, this Tyler Warren, Jalen Walker, Shamar Stewart, crazy. Emeka Egbuka. And you didn't even think, I mean, Egbuka was, obviously good. I don't know that he was so highly touted that it was like, oh, he's a can't miss, but he's played like it. But he wasn't, I mean, if he was that good, he would have gone a lot sooner, I think. He was a second receiver taken. Marion Hampton, Matthew Golden. I don't see anybody on this list. Let's see. If we did 2024, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May. And of the three, I mean, all three of them have played well, but it took a while for Caleb to round into shape, be worthy of that number one pick. But would you have said that any of those cats were can't miss? I don't know. Marvin Harrison Jr. was taken fourth, first wide receiver in that draft. Joe Alt, Malik Neighbors, Latham Penix, Odunze. God, that was a good draft. Jeez. That 2024 draft was stout. Look at this. Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, then Marvin Harrison Jr., Joe Alt, Malik Neighbors, J.C. Latham, Michael Penix Jr., Rome Odunze, J.J. McCarthy, Olu Fashanu, Bo Nix, Brock Bowers, wow, Chilis Fuaga, Leatu Latu, I think I said that wrong, Leatu Latu, Byron Murphy, Dallas Turner, Amarius Mims, Jared Verse, Chop Robinson, Kenyon Mitchell, shit, Brian Thomas Jr. God bless, that was a ton of Xavier Worthy, Darius Robinson, Nate Wiggins, Ricky Pearsall, Xavier Leggett was the last pick in the first round. That's a crazy good first round. Crazy good. Jeez. All right, let's check 2023 real quick, and then I got to get out of here. Then I got to go. Yeah, you might be right, B. Shuett. You might be right. Wake Reaper said Will Anderson. Yeah, so that draft 2023 was Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson, Anthony Richardson, Devon Witherspoon, Johnson, Terry Hill, Bijan Robinson, Jalen Carter, Jahmyr Gibbs. Whew, that was a good running back draft. Jeez. Look at those running backs. You have Bijan Robinson and Jahmyr Gibbs in the same draft. Wowzers. Alec, that's hilarious, brother. Yeah, this fades pretty quick. Dalton Kincaid was all right. Zay Flowers was decent. Jackson Smith and Jigba was 20th in that draft. But again, yeah, you might be right. The most can't miss out of all that's probably Will Anderson. So Will Levis. More like, will you Levis alone and stop coming to camp? Alex said, I hope we go 0-16. All right. That is hilarious. Okay. That's it. I got shit to do. I got things to do. I'm going to go jump in the shower and get some stuff done before I got to get out of here. So, all right. Much love to you guys. Oh, fuck. Nope. Not going to do it. First, I have to say thank you guys for the Thankful Thursdays. Damn it. Almost forgot. Almost fucked it up. Oh, the shit's going on. Here we go. But thank you to Donna, my sweet, sweet Donna, for her $5 Thankful Thursday. She said, happy Thankful Thursday. Thank you to Jen for her $10 Thankful Thursday. And then Total Dallas sent in a $5 Thankful Thursday and said, and I quote, BOD Thankful Thursday, wanted to send $25, but forgot what I did with the other 20. I know why you said that. Kiss my ass, all right? It was an honest mistake. I forgot to send Jen my money. I love you, buddy. And I love all of you equally. Joe Pro said, I love you, Jen. Go eat, or Jet, go eat a tortilla or something. I will see you guys next week, man. Much love to all of you. Thank you, Mr. Joe Pro. Yes, chat was on fire today. Yes, it was. Well, sometimes I just wish I could just be in chat and not do the show. Poor Alec. Brother, you need a hug, don't you? You need an absolute hug. Just kick me in the balls at this point, Tampa. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, Cece, tomorrow's Friday, so we wouldn't have a show anyways. But if we did, we certainly wouldn't have one because I got to drive 8 hours up to Northwest Arkansas. So, Alex loses his fucking mind. CC said, never mind, I have no idea what today is. Well, I love you, CC, no matter what. I love all of you. I hope you have a great weekend. Everybody enjoy all the football. And Alex is losing shit. I'll see you guys on Monday. Until I do, be safe, be kind, and most importantly, somebody put a watch out on Alec. He's losing his shit. I love you, Titan Hugo. I'm sorry. I know. He said, Barry, the greatest man on the tube. If only he showed up every day, my days would be complete. I love you, Titan Hugo. Never forget that. I love you. Alex going to Tampa to protest. All right, y'all be safe. Be kind. Love each other. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye. And he's making a YouTube video.